How y'all doing today?
All right, what's going on, y'all? Thank y'all for popping it in one more time. Once again on Spotify, Jamie Lamar, the show.
And today gentleman is in the house.
That's
BG.
That's what's up. VG is definitely in the building. I'm gonna go ahead and let VG get started today. He actually came up in here excited about what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, let's go
I'm
ahead.
gonna go ahead and give it to him, man. VG, what you want to talk about?
50 Cent.
Oh Lord, he
T.I.
sent 2 quarters.
King. Let's get into it. So basically, I mean, everybody might just going on 50 Cent and T.I. We know he posted that picture of Tiny. You know, we don't get it back on. Y'all know what's going on. He posted that picture of Tiny. I mean, everybody knows the picture, man. You know, he said keep.
I don't think a lot of people do know what actually is going down.
I'm going to tell you
Okay.
in a minute.
Okay.
His part.
Yeah. Y'all stay tuned because he's going to let you know.
Picture of Tiny. Everybody knows that name when you post a picture of Tiny. He said keep the name out your mouth. He said it before. You keep making songs. You keep going on all these shows talking about I reneged. I did all that. Hey, man, I don't talk about this. I don't want to do the verses. Here you go. This is me. I'm 50 Cent. This is how serious I am. Leave me alone. So 50 Cent obviously got some more in store somewhere because he came with a heavy shot out the gate. But that heavy shot did not also incited T.I. to do another song. It also incited his son King. Finding T.I.'s son King to jump in and with probably one of the most disrespectful rants in the history of humankind. We try to keep family out of beef. We try to keep family out of things. Me personally, before we get back to the background, I'm just going to tell you, I don't have a problem with 50 did or what King did, to be honest with you. The reason I don't have a problem with 50 did because 50's 50 and 50's been 50 since we've known 50. That's what he does, whether it's right or wrong. That's what he does. That's where he goes with things. King took it to levels and depths that we haven't seen on social media probably ever. And honestly speaking, that's just normal. That's just normal. If it was my mama, I'ma handle it how I handle it when it's my mama. He handled it how he handled it when it's his mother. Regardless of what he said about 50's mother, 50's son sitting on his lap, all these other things he brought out about 50. Like at the end of the day, right or wrong, he stepped in and he felt like, hey, why you brought my mama into this? My mama ain't got nothing to do with what y'all two on me. Since you want to go there, hey, this is what we're going to do. So, yeah, so basically, I've seen at least 3 clips of my sister. It might be a 4th or a 5th, but at least 3 different ones where T.I. was on a podcast talking about 50 Cent agreeing to do the verses some years ago and then reneging, and now he's bringing it back up. And then 50 saying, hey, that was a COVID thing. That's not what we're doing. Whatnot. So I guess he's a little disappointed by that. Maybe it's got something to do with the new song, the album coming, need a little cloud, little promo or whatever. He's trying to do the build momentum for that. I'm not sure. Don't know. But yeah, at the end of the day, the man said, hey, I'm not doing it. Keep my name out your mouth. Leave me alone. So whatever you get from that person, especially a person that you know how they get when they go there, that's what you get. You got to be prepared for it. So maybe T.I. prepared for this. In that way, he's going to keep it in songs. It doesn't go anywhere else. I don't know. But the son is involved now, and for him, he doesn't rap. And if he does, we don't want to hear it. But the way that he did it, that's how he do it. Like, hey, you want to post this picture of my mama? Let me get on here and say what I need to say, what I got to say. I don't have a problem with it. The only thing I have a problem with, we just don't want to see this thing go too far where any physical things happen. And then, of course, we got our community tearing each other down. Those are the 2 things that I just got a problem with the situation. But overall, I mean, people are entitled to feel how they feel and respond how they respond. And when you're dealing with people who you know how they move, you can't be too surprised by what you get. You know, and then, of course, you respond how you feel you need to respond. Do I think the rap songs are going to cut it when you're dealing with somebody who's not rap? Personally, no, but that's your thing. The songs are hard. I love them. I like it, but what you think, Mr. Lamar?
I don't know how to go with that. I think a lot of people think 50, like, and it's actually not that.
In my opinion, I don't think so either. Because
I feel like T.I. kind of came for 50. You know, this all really started with like the verses.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I feel like this is where it's coming from.
And that's what T.I. is saying. He's not saying nothing else. The verses, and then how you responded to me about not doing the verses, now I lost respect for you.
See, back in the day when the verses first got started, T.I. called out 50. He was like, man, y'all with me. I think you got the charisma to deal with what I can put on you that in the verses. So the 50 verses thing was actually T.I. challenging 50 to a verses, and he turned it down then. 50 was like, no, I don't want to do that. So this is him coming at him again with another, come on, let's do the verse.
And he claims 50 agreed to do it, but then backed out publicly. Agreed to do it privately, but backed out. Either backed out of it publicly or denied it publicly.
Yeah, so that's what it's actually coming for. The man said, leave him alone. But at the same time, I don't know if 50 can tell anybody to leave him alone. There's somebody who's running around here constantly bothering people all the time.
All the time.
You don't feel like being bothered? I understand that part too. I can understand somebody not giving a damn about that.
Right.
With somebody you know don't give a damn about that. So you got to meet that where it's at. So yeah, I feel like lyrically, that's a good one. That'd be something to see. They would definitely be going at it. T.I. has the edge on it.
I like what you said off camera. I think T.I. Ludacris is a better version.
Yeah.
Why not 50? To me, there's only a few artists that make sense with 50. Ja Rule was probably one of them. Ross was probably another one because they had real beef, just like when we got to see Gucci and Jeezy's.
I did.
So I saw. Why are you going after 50 so hard for versions? You feel like that's easy pickings, or you like his brand as well? You know, the people are watching.
It's so different. I think people want to watch it and want to see it.
That's
what I think. That's two different people going at it. That's not supposed to happen. They don't even rap the same. They don't have the same topics. They're coming from two different places completely. So that in a battle, what would happen there? That would be so intriguing. That's that heavyweight.
Yeah. There's nothing else. It ain't lyric for lyric, bar for bar. It just hit for hit. Two different lane rappers, hit for hit. That's all you can do in the verses with those two.
See, I got a lot of charisma on that mic, dog. Yeah, I got a lot of charisma on that mic. And I think he's proven time and time again he can run with the best of them.
He can. That's why I was like, why are you on 50? Why are you on Wayne? I think T.I.'s run is up there.
When T.I. did his song with Andre 3000, they were sounding good together. In my personal opinion, when Andre did a song with Rick Ross, I think Andre kind of outshined that man a little bit on that particular song. Now, I love Rick Ross. He can spit, but on that song, there's other things to tell them. T.I. was adaptable. That man can switch like a chameleon on that microphone. He got so many different styles. You know, but 50 ain't no 50 a beast. He'll come at you beast. So it's like a heavy hit punch coming after somebody who know how to bob and weave. It's just who gonna win that? A lot of people think T.I. beat 50. It's a lot of people think 50 will beat T.I.
And the verses is hard to tell because
on a beat. Like, take it to the street.
Oh, you talking about beef now? You in the...
I'm going to get over here.
I thought we were still in the studio.
I just left. I just left the door of the studio on the street. Yeah, come on out the door. Out here. It's not the same.
Yeah,
I don't know who will win because he ain't no chump.
Right, neither one of them.
You don't want nobody to press no button on out of them two.
Yeah, neither one of them. Let's be
and King knows that.
Yeah.
King knows that. My dad is on my side, so he has the button.
Right. Not realizing that y'all ain't the only ones with it, but
he just know he could do it. King knew he could do that.
Right.
King knew he could do that. King by himself couldn't have never pulled no move like that. He wouldn't have made it on that. Let's go. You know, but he has a button. He has a button. He has a daddy that can hit a button on your behind.
Right.
So that gave him the button.
Right. They gave him that juice.
And he used that button. Did he use it? Yo, did he use it? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Putting on an extra layer of sock up in here, because it is cold. That's right. I'm going to put on 2.
I don't know what y'all think about it, but hey, like I said, I understand. Yeah, and I try to understand where everybody's coming from in the situations because there are always multiple sides. You know, right is right and wrong is wrong. And even in there, and it helps to understand where people are coming from so you can and make sure you got a fair view of the situation. I just hope it don't escalate too much. It's very
It has very much potential to escalate.
insane because it does have potential where we don't need it to go.
He went straight up in there.
Yeah.
So whatever response comes back off of that, it's coming straight up in there. You know, there was no tiptoe stuff. He threw a grenade.
Yeah.
And it went off.
Yeah, it did. It landed a little bit.
Right where it was supposed to land. And
it made it over the fence.
So, I don't know that. Everything ain't stupid.
Yeah, I was like, people keep talking about T.I. I was like, no, we need to be talking about King. T.I. heard the song, he called him Lego Head and some other things, your career, your legacy, things that we've already heard that 50 don't care about. But
yeah, it's King. He's on top of his game. He's got money coming in the way it's coming.
He's got legacy. He was running.
This man making
got it, Brian.
10 years ago, 50 Cent was producing with his own money. Movies that had Val Kilmer.
And that's how them songs ain't hitting for me, because whether his integrity or personality or the character is questioned, his success is not questioned. It's there for us all to see. It's there, so we can't question that. You might want to try to question how he got to where he got, like y'all do with Jay-Z. The question, I mean, at the end of the day, he's there. You know?
So, that's crazy.
Yeah, them songs ain't cutting it.
Oh, man, when I saw
I told somebody, I don't know why T.I. is to do a whole comedy stand-up routine on 50 and put that shit out, Netflix special or something. That would be dope. That's a lane that you were trying to tap.
I didn't even watch that. I wanted to watch that. I had to work that.
I don't think he's had one. Did he get
No, that ain't what I heard. Yes, he did.
On 50?
No, not on 50. He did a stand-up comedy.
I'm talking about 50. Yeah. Huh?
Did you hear about a stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
Because what I heard was you got booed.
Yeah. He said that was the best thing happened to him.
Wow.
Yeah. You got to be able to handle stuff like that, you know? And any field you get into.
I thought T.I. was going to nail that.
I did too.
Just to me knowing him and
I did too.
Everything and he uses the slang, the charisma he does have. I keep using charisma with T.I. He has it. Yeah, I think charisma built that man. I don't know if I ever met him.
Natural humor. He's got a natural humor. But it doesn't necessarily translate into performing comedy. And that AD became.
I just felt like he would have nailed that. I'm wondering.
Well, hey, he got an opportunity to nail it with 50. If he thinks about it, like, hey, the material's out there, King gave it to you.
Was that defending Mama or being that eager to win? That was
probably both.
Yeah, you want to win.
Both, because again,
you want to win.
That's probably the 100,000 times her picture's been posted in a negative light.
So you just saying
now you just now you want to. The man said, hey, keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah.
Some people just are like, hey, look at her. She's ugly. You can say that to them. Why you just mad at all these little people?
I need y'all to truly understand. For a long time, since the very first verses when it came out, 50 has been running from this. I'm not saying running in a scared way, straight up and down, not wanting to do it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
That's something I want to do.
I do not want to do it. 50 has been running from this since the very first verses. And I repeat, not out of fear, out of saying, hey, I'm just not interested in that. I don't want to do that. You know, for whatever reason, he didn't want to approach that. Leave me alone. 50 has not been trying to do this.
I mean, I can respect that.
So,
keep saying, man, I don't rap no more.
Yeah, I don't even want to do
it. Why you trying to make somebody rap who tell you it's not what I do? You can see where I'm at in life now.
Yeah.
Come shoot a movie with me. He keeps saying let's work.
Yeah.
You want to do a versus? No, let's make the movie.
But at the same time, you know, I see this smirk on my face. At the same time, 50 Cent built his entire career. He can't diss some people. That man tried Ja Rule. Ja Rule was, come on, y'all. R and B.
What was it? How to rob an industry nigga?
Something after him. You know, and he made a mistake with Ja Rule. Y'all want to talk about that?
I don't know if you got time to talk about that.
Well, we do that on another episode, but a lot of people don't know the truth behind that him and Ja Rule.
Oh, yeah, but hold that on down. We do that on the next episode because we're running short
on the next
anyway.
episode. Thank y'all for tuning in.
I want to hear about Daniel Lamar knowledge of
every single
beef
on the show.
You haven't heard?
Let's
make sure you tune back in. We're going to finish this topic up, transition into something else. Let us know what y'all think about the 50.
Yeah, we had to get on that trip.
Being afraid that nothing escalates into something that we don't want to see tragically. Love y'all.
Love y'all.